live. All right. What is up, everyone? I am so excited to be hanging out with you guys today. If you guys do not know me yet, my name is Leah. I am a Navy wife. I'm a toddler mom, and I used to be a nurse, but now I am a full-time stay-at-home mom. We just moved overseas to South Korea, and I am so excited to be here because we moved overseas to South Korea. I started my own online business, you guys. I learned how to monetize the internet. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about doing the same exact thing. And I'm going to give you guys practical steps and practical information for how you can do the same thing. As you guys are coming in today, I would love for you guys to let me know where you guys are coming from. I'm in South Korea right now. So I love when people tell me where you're from because I am literally across the world getting to hang out with people everywhere. And this is my absolute favorite part about what I get to do having an online business is getting to meet people from all over the world. I am on TikTok over here. I'm on YouTube over here. So if you see my gaze going back and forth, that is why. So as you guys are coming in, let me know where you're from. I also like to ask when you guys are coming in and hanging out with me, let me know what time it is for you. Because for me, since we've moved to South Korea, I was on Central Standard Time in the States. We were in Texas previous to this. And now I am 14 hours ahead of that. So it is 12:21 p.m. on Tuesday here. And so I love knowing what time it is for you guys where you're hanging out with me. Because I know a lot of the time, especially if you're in the States or any other parts of the world, it's nighttime for y'all. So thank you for being night owls with me, you guys. This is my favorite part because literally, like, in what world do you get to hang out with people all over the world on a free platform, right? And I am so excited to be here. So today, you guys, what we're going to talk about is I'm going to give you guys practical steps to being able to make $10K a month online, okay? Thank you for the likes. And it is beginner friendly. You can do it without a following. You can do it without experience. And this is the exact steps and the method that I followed to start my own online business. So that way I could leave nursing and become a full-time stay-at-home mom as we moved overseas while still being able to be a financial provider for our family instead of having to be a single income household. So what I want you guys to do for me, okay, I want you guys to let me know, what would it do for you and your family if you were able to make an extra 10K in 1 month or just an extra 10K in a year? What would it do for you and your family? What would be the first thing you would do to celebrate with that extra income? Would you go on a trip? Would you purchase something? Would you make your partner take you out for a drink and have a margarita? That's what I would do. But I'm 32 weeks pregnant, so I can't have margaritas, so I've been dreaming about them. What would you do if you were able to have that extra income for your family? I can only imagine for myself, I have a 19-month-old, what my life would have been like had I learned this method sooner. Because for me, when I was on maternity leave with Declan, I didn't get paid. So anytime that I took off to learn how to become a mom and like raise this little human who just came out of me, right? I didn't get paid at all. So we had to figure out how to make ends meet. And if I would have known this 19 months ago when he was born, it would have absolutely changed my life, you guys. So what would it do for you? I want you guys to let me know exactly what would it do for you if you were able to make an extra 10K. What would you spend it on? Would you go on a trip? Would you buy something? I know that everybody has something like, oh, if I just had a little bit more money, this is what I would do. I want to know what you guys would do because I'm going to tell you practical steps for you guys to get here today, okay? So the first thing is if you guys are here and you guys are of the mindset where you are super skeptical of the internet and you're super skeptical online, I want to talk to you for just a second. And then I promise, give me 10 minutes and I'll give you guys so much value. It'll change your life. I was the same way. When I started looking for ways to make money online, you guys, I was such a skeptic. I thought that every time I saw people post this stuff about the stupid amount of money they're making online, I was like, there's no freaking way it's legit. There's no freaking way it's true. Like they're just trying to take my money right now, right? That's what I thought. And I came from that background too. So I sat and I watched you guys for over 7 months before I did anything because I just didn't believe it. My mindset was trained And drop a 1 in the comments if this is you. My mindset was trained to make more, you have to work more. So if you want to make more, there is absolutely no way that you can monetize the internet without it being like a traditional W-2, without it being a traditional work from home job or going back to school to get a master's degree or climbing the corporate ladder, right? How many of you guys are on that same page? So if you are a skeptic too, totally get it, okay? I'm going to give you guys the exact steps that I followed to start my online business today, okay? So the first and the most important thing, you guys, if you want to make money online, okay, and you want to make an extra 10K in 1 month, the first thing that you guys need, and this is what we're going to talk about, okay, is you need to have a product, okay? Because to make money, you have to have a customer. What does a customer get from you? A customer is going to buy something from you, whether it is a product, a service, or a program. So if you want to make money online, you need to offer one of those 3 things to a customer, correct? Okay, so how do you make 10K a month without killing yourself working just as hard as you do at your 9 to 5? You need to have a product that you make 100% profit on, okay? So I'm going to write that down right here, and I'm going to show you why it makes a difference, because I have tried affiliate marketing and MLM, sorry, words are hard, MLM marketing and things like that to earn online, and those things are not wrong, okay? Those things are just hard. So the reason why 100% profit makes a difference, I'm going to break it down for you right here, okay? If I'm trying to make $10,000 online, right? And I am doing an MLM, right? Let me scoot so that way you guys can see me writing. And I'm doing an MLM online, you guys. I'm going to scoot my phone over here. And I'm selling, so I love essential oils. Do I have any essential oil people in here? I love essential oils. But if I'm trying to make 10K a month by selling essential oils for a company, and it's a oil that I make, let's say $10 off of, right? If I make $10 off of an oil, and I'm going to write right here, just so as people are coming in, y'all know. If I make $10 off of an oil, every time somebody buys it, right, that I'm making, let's say it's roughly on average for network marketing, you make 20 to 25%. That means for me to make 10K, y'all, I have to sell 1,000 essential oils, okay? Nothing wrong with that. That just is harder, okay? But let's say I have a product that I make 100% profit off of, and it's a high value product. So it's something digital, because it's a digital world. People want to learn online. Ever since COVID, we want to shop online. We want to learn online. We don't want to have to like go out of our way to put an extra effort to go get something, right? So let's say I have a digital product that I make 100% profit on. My number one selling digital product, you guys, is a $900 program, okay? So for my $900 program, that's my number one selling product. In order to make 10K, let me show you how practical this is. All I need is 12 customers a month, you guys, okay? So with my network marketing or the MLM stuff, it requires me to have 1,000 customers a month, right? But with a digital product that is high value that I make 100% profit off of, all I need is 12 customers, okay? If you guys have something to write anything down, I want you to write that down, because it is hard to wrap your mind around it until you start writing it down and making it a reality. But that it is that simple. You guys, there are over on average 30 days in a month, right? I know some 31, some are a little less, but that is a customer less than every other day. Okay. And let me give you another big number. This is going to shock you. Okay. There are, as of April, thank you for the follow, Christy. As of April 2024, you guys, this is crazy. There are 5.4 billion, y'all, billion people online. 5.4 billion people online. Y'all, that is 67% 7% of the world population is on social media, okay? So let me ask you a question, you guys. And I want you guys to drop in the comments. I want you guys to engage with me here, okay? How many of you have bought something online in the last month? Drop a 1 in the comments if you've bought something online in the last month. Amazon, Shein, Target. What else do people shop on? There's that other thing. It's not Shein. It's one where you can get, like, it's everything really cheap, from like kids' clothes to toys. But it's not Amazon, but they have the same stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about? I can't remember what the name of the app is, but it's basically like a cheaper Amazon. Drop a 1 in the comments if you've bought something online in the last month for me, okay? I literally was shopping on Amazon, buying a maternity dress for maternity photos literally 2 nights ago. And I purchased something from there. And then I also purchased something from Shein. So you guys are being shy. That's okay. You don't want to engage. No worries. But if you bought something online last month, out of 5.4 billion people on social media, that's 67% of the world population, okay? Do you think that 1% of those people would want to learn a skill online? For example, how to start an online business and make money. If 1% of our 5.4 billion people wanted to learn that skill, you guys, that is 54 million people, okay? Now, because we were just talking about how practical it can be to make an extra 10K a month online, if you have your own product that you're making 100% profit off of right here, 12 customers is what I need a month, right? 54 million people is only 1% of the population who is online that we said would want to learn these skills, right? You only need 12 of 54 million a month, you guys. And we've already discussed how my favorite part about what I get to do having an online business right now is hanging out on this free platform with you guys, where I am in South Korea right now, y'all. My husband and I moved here a month ago because we're in the military. Well, he's in the military. I'm his spouse. I'm his dependent. We moved here a month ago, and I'm hanging out with people across the world from me right now. I am not on the phone with my friends. I'm not on the phone with family. I am hanging out with people on social media, okay? So the number one thing, if you want to make an extra 10K a month online, okay, is you need to have a product that you can make 100% profit off of. I don't care what product you guys choose, but if you want to be successful earning online, please, please, please find something that you're going to make 100% profit off of. Because at your regular jobs, when I was a nurse, we work for somebody else. We put in our time, our money, our effort, and our energy for somebody else to profit. And I'm over that, right? If you guys are over that too, I want y'all to let me know. So you need to do something that you are going to be the only beneficiary of, right? Like I said, MLM, affiliate marketing, there's nothing wrong with it, but you're doing the work for somebody else to get 80% or 75%, and you're only getting 25%, okay? All right, you guys want this, screenshot it. I'm going to erase it, and we're going to go on to point number 2. Let me grab a paper towel. All right, so number 2, the second step to if you want to make an extra 10K a month online, you guys, this is what you need to do, okay? What you need to do is you need to automate, right? Does anybody know what automating your business means or what online automations are? Drop it for me in the comments below if you do. Automate, okay? The reason why this is super important is because we're humans. We can't work 24/7, right? So if you are hustling 24/7 and you're trying to do it online, that is no better than our job where we clock in, we clock out, we get paid, right? We're a price tag at that point. When you automate your system, this is where the true freedom happens, okay? Freedom happens in automations because that is what allows you to only work for a couple hours a day and then go live your life and still be able to earn 24/7, okay? So, for example, an automated system for me I'm going to show you guys here because I'm a big visual learner. I'm going to pull it up right here and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in an example. For example, my business, how I've automated it. Okay. So this is my automated system right here. Okay. So this is my website that I have set up, that if somebody is interested in the product that I promote or what I have to give, they go and they put their email on this website, right? And once their email is in this website, it's in my system, okay? So this website works 24/7 because websites don't need to sleep like I need to sleep. I'm super pregnant. I need to sleep at least 8 hours a night. Do I have any other? Well, you guys are night owls, aren't you? Because it's late in y'all's time. What time is it for y'all? I'm usually in bed by 9 p.m., 10 at the latest, depending on if my husband and I are watching a show. So this works for me 24/7. So while I'm asleep, this is working, okay? And then once somebody puts their email in here, they can continue to learn and ask questions from me by my emails that they're going to receive. And if they have a question and they want to talk to me directly, instead of me having to message them, instead of me having to DM them, instead of me having to do cold outreach, they can just reply to my email that I have automatically sent to them and we can have a conversation. Instead of them feeling like I'm nagging them or bugging them or it's awkward, they can come to me because now they're in this system, you guys. So that's what I mean when I say to automate. That's how you're going to build a business online that is going to help you replace your income while you're still working a full-time job if you are, or that is going to just help you make that extra 10K a month like we've been talking about, okay? So that's the step number 2. The really cool thing is for me when I started my online business, y'all, I bought a automated system. So I bought a program and a system where it was 90% done for me. All I had to do, excuse me, my Dr. Pepper. All I had to do was choose a domain, so like a website, which is what I have written right up here. This is my website personally. And I had to plug and chug, and it took me 2 hours, and my automated system was set up. My website was done because all I had to do was put in my domain. I had to connect it, and then I just had to customize it a little bit to me because I am different than you. And so I want to portray that, right? So number 3 for steps to make to earn online, you guys, okay? If you want to make that extra 10K a month, is you need an email list, right? Why do you need an email list, you guys? You need an email list because of the fact that is the only thing that we have control over, okay? We do not have control over social media platforms. They are amazing tools, but we don't have control. We don't have control over whether or not different platforms are going to be taken away. We don't know, right? So instead of having to fret about that, you can utilize the tool while you have access to it. But then you build an email list in the process, which is part of my automated website and system that I was showing you guys. And then let's say, for example, the rumor mill has talked about, okay, well, what happens if TikTok goes away? That's okay because I'll just send out an email to everyone on my list and say, hey, instead of being on TikTok now, I'm over here. Go give me a follow. And I still have all of those contacts. Sassy Boy Mom ×4. I love that name. That is fabulous. And you're amazing that you have 4 kids. And they're all boys. I have one, and he's the joy of my life, but he is a lot. And I can't imagine having 4. So you need to build an email list. And the way you build your email list is through your website. So for people to get access to your website, they give you their email. And then you always have that. Once you start to build an email list, you guys, the sky is the limit for what you can do when it comes to earning online. Okay. That is insane to think about. Like, you can do so many other things once you have that email list. You can take it with you anywhere. Again, and I say this all the time, I'm in South Korea. Like, it is with me across the world. We came from Texas, and I have that here, and it is still working for me. Isn't that insane? Okay, Number 4, what you need if you want to earn an extra 10K a month online, you guys, okay, is number 1, for people who are coming in who weren't in here earlier, first of all, as you guys come in, I would love for you guys to let me know where you're from, because I'm currently in South Korea. I'm a military wife. So it's super fun for me when I get to see where other people are from, and that y'all are literally hanging out with me, and I'm across the world right now. So please just let me know where you're from. And I also like to know what time it is for y'all, for people who are just now hopping in. So number 1, if you want to earn an extra 10K a month online, right? We want to make sure we have a product that is high demand, high value, something that people actually want, something that is actually going to benefit people, because you can sell just anything, but if people don't want it, you're not going to make any money, right? It needs to be something that people want, and it needs to be something that you're going to make 100% profit off of, because if not, there's nothing wrong with things that you don't, but you're just going to work a whole lot harder for somebody else to reap all the reward. And if you have no experience or you have no background, the fastest way to build an online business and an income stream is using something that you have 100% profit off of, because then you're learning the skills to market yourself in your business as you're making money. So you're learning and earning. And then once you have your automation set up, once you have your email list set up and you've been earning, then we can use our email list to start making our own products or promoting other people's products, right? And so at that point, the sky's the limit. So now not only do you have a couple of different income streams, you can go to where you have 8, 9, 10, 11 different income streams because of this, and because we've learned those skills while still earning, right? So number 4, the 4th step to being able to make an extra 10K a month online, you guys, is we have our product, we have our automation set up, we're working on building our email list, right? Okay. I'd like to promote my own products. That's great, Luke. Yeah. I also am going, thank you for the share. I also have a goal, long-term goal of I would like to do the same thing and promote my own products. But first, for me, hi T, thank you for the share. For me, I have to learn the skills, right? How to utilize the internet and how to market online. So I'm starting by promoting something that I get 100% profit for. As I'm learning those skills, I'm then creating my own stuff on the side. But Luke, what's really cool is if you don't want to do that, that's okay. You can use the same skills that you get taught. So for example, what I'm talking about right now, my number 1 selling product is a $900 program that teaches you the skills to monetize the internet, to monetize social media. It gives you done for you system, how to find your perfect customer, how to build a brand. It gives you a community, and it gives you a ton of content ideas. It's an interactive program. So it's not like a course. We have live calls and training. So literally there's this girl who I was talking to the other day in our community. She's a massage therapist. She bought the program because she wanted to be able to promote her massage therapy program. Like, she wanted to get more people who wanted massages, right? Because she's like, if I'm not giving massages, I'm not making any money, right? So for you, Luke, with your going digital with your gold jewelry, what's really cool and a practical way that I can show you, let me pull up my website right here, right? A practical way you can use and take steps in this system, right? So this is my website, okay? This is my website, my automated website, where I collect emails if people want to learn more. If they want to learn more, they'll put in their email and they'll go to get their blueprint now for how to earn online, right? How to start an online business and monetize the internet. So the next page in here, once they go to that, is they'll be taken to this page. And on this page, they're going to get a video of my daily pay blueprint from my mentor on exactly what to do to earn online. So for your jewelry, Luke, here, let me tell you exactly what you can do. Instead of this page being about how to start an online business, we can make this page be something where you're providing value to your ideal customer, right? After you've learned how to target your ideal customer. So we can change and edit this up a little bit to say something like, let's say the 5 reasons why gold jewelry is timeless, right? Or the 5 different ways you can use gold jewelry to give as a gift or to like show your love to your loved one, right? Put in their email, they'll get that video, right? So you'll go to the next page, they've opted in. So for you, you would take this page that you're giving in an automated system and you make a video where you're going to tell them what are those 5 different ways they can use gold jewelry as a gift, or what are the 5 different reasons why gold jewelry is better than the fake silver or whatnot, right? So they're getting that value from you and you're promoting it, but now you have them in your system. So then as part of your automations, you set up emails that will then promote your specific pieces of jewelry or your specific company, because now they're getting to know you and they're getting to know your brand, and you've provided value to them that then you can continue to reach out to them. Hi, Streaming Income Mama. Do you and Luke know each other? So that's a cool way, Luke, why if you want to like promote your own, my number one selling program that I have, the Legacy Builder program, is good for people who have their own businesses as well, because you learn how to market to your ideal customer and how to build that brand even more online. And then you get this automated system that you can use to help you set up for your own company. The tech support. So we do tech calls in our community every Tuesday and Thursday. So if you have tech issues at all, every Tuesday, Thursday, there are tech calls where you can jump on a call with somebody. For getting everything set up, it is very detailed. There are like 20 different videos. They're not long. They're like 3 to 5 minutes, but step by step of literally open this page, do this, plug in that. It took me about 2 hours to get everything set up for myself. Super simple. And the cool thing is with the community, and if you want to learn more, go to my website right here, Luke, and it gives you all the details. With the community, we have a community of people that you get access to, because this is an interactive program that has taught me everything that I've known about starting my own online business. And you can ask questions in the community, or you can search in the community to see if somebody else has had any issues, if it's not time for a tech call or whatnot. And a lot of people are so helpful in answering. I'm not techie at all. That's my husband's forte. I don't like anything that's super techie, which is also why I liked that I had the Done For You website and system. But I was able to get it set up without any issues by literally following the step-by-step instructions in less than 2 hours. And then, like I said, live tech calls twice a week, every week. Super easy to get a hold of somebody. And they're currently restructuring the community as well, to where you can actually submit tickets instead of having to wait for those calls. And you can get support like within 24 hours. It's super efficient. But anywho, for getting discovered, right? If that's the number one thing, you can have an amazing product, but if nobody knows about you, nobody knows about it. Yeah. And then Luke, when you do, you're going to get an email from me just by you going in there. If you have questions, reply to that email. When I get off of here is when I do the rest of my workday for my business stuff. And I will reply to your email, and I would be more than happy to chat with you or to answer any more questions that you have. So how do we get discovered, you guys? So you can get discovered without having to pay to run ads. Okay. So a lot of people you'll see, and I saw this when I was on my journey of how am I going to start my online business? What am I going to do? Was everybody was talking about pay to run ads. Pay to run ads on Instagram, pay to run ads on Facebook, pay to run ads here, pay to run ads there, right? Then if you actually try to run an ad on there, you guys, y'all, it's like a nightmare. It is so hard to get it set up. But you can get discovered using free platforms. You get discovered using the different social media platforms. If you guys weren't in here in the beginning, we were just talking about how there are, thank you for the follow, Blessing and Belief. We were just talking about how there are 5.4 billion people as of April on social media, 67% of the world's population. So all you need is to learn how to use social media, and you can be potentially exposed to up to 67% of the world's population, you guys. And we were just talking about how 1% of them is 54 million people. Now, if you are promoting something that you make 100% profit for, if you are promoting your own business, 54 million people discovering you is life-changing. Imagine what that would do for your family. If you had 54 million people, that's 1%. Okay. And you know what the best part is about getting discovered on social media, y'all? The best part is you don't have to have a following. Okay. You don't have to have a following, and you don't have to have any experience. And you know why? Because there are these beautiful things that social media uses called algorithms. Okay. And the algorithms are what gets your content put in front of certain people. Okay. So it is actually better for you to create a brand new account for your business, because then you can optimize on the algorithms to find your perfect customer, right? So for example, for me, you guys, this account that I have right here, I never used TikTok before I started my online business in May. Okay. This account didn't exist before May. Okay. I created it in May. I followed strategic blueprint, steps, and coaching to organically grow this account, to find my ideal customer, and to use and optimize on the algorithms to get me pushed to those people in order for my business to be profitable, which is really encouraging, because if you had to have a following to make any money online, the majority of us everyday people wouldn't be able to do so because we don't have that type of following. But if you learn how to use social media, you can start without a following, and you can optimize on the algorithms to get you in front of them, right? So the reason why I say that is because of two things, okay? One, when you go shopping, right? I'm from Destin, Florida. That's like originally like where my family is. You walk down 30A and there's a bunch of cute little beach shops, right? There's a bunch of cute little storefronts. And when you walk by the storefront, you can see what they're selling, right? You can see what they're offering to you. And that's how you decide whether or not you're going to go in, right? So with social media, you can start a brand new account. And what that is going to do for you in the online world is that is becoming your storefront, you guys. So you have just an account that is promoting whatever you are offering for people, right? So I tell people that I help parents not have to choose between being a present parent and a financial provider. You shouldn't have to choose. You should be able to be both. And I teach you the skills in order to earn online and monetize the internet and social media to be able to start a business working while your kid takes a nap, which is what my kid's doing right now, right? So when you go to my page, you'll see a lot of stuff talking about different ways you can earn online, because that's my storefront. And here's what's really cool, right? So this is when you learn this and you learn how to utilize it well. This is what's really amazing about the internet and social media, y'all, is that you can use the algorithm to push you further in front of your ideal customer using what is called a CTA, okay? So what is a CTA? A CTA is a call to action. For example, for me, if I make a video and I'm talking about somebody like, are you a mama who wants to be home with your kids, but you don't want to have to sacrifice your lifestyle of becoming a single income household because you want to be a stay-at-home mom? If you want to learn the skills to work while your kid takes a nap, you can still be a present parent and a financial provider at the same time, drop a yes in the comments below, and I would love to share with you the exact steps I use to get started, right? So I say that in a video. Somebody watches my video. They go to the end. They drop a yes in the comments, right? So then what do? I respond to their comment. I can either make another video for them directly to the comment, or I just respond, like type out, which is what I normally would do, right? And I'll say, oh my gosh, Elaine, I am so happy that you are here. Yes, go to my website, Mom Boss Daily, and I will send you all of the information. Then that triggers the algorithm of TikTok to be like, ooh, people like this. She's interacting with this type of person. So what are they going to do? They're going to take that video and they're going to push it on the FYP. And then they are going to push it in front of more people like that, more people like my ideal customer, to then reach them. I'm not having to do it. All I had to do was create an account, and all I had to do was learn how to utilize that account and create content for it, okay? Here is the number one thing about getting discovered using social media, you guys, okay? There is this thing called digital real estate, okay? What is digital real estate? So how many of you guys remember when you were growing up that our parents would caution us and tell us, hey, don't do something stupid and put it online, because once it's online, it's always online, right? So that was like kind of like the don't be dumb, because like it's never going to go away. Well, here's the cool thing about digital real estate when you have an online business, you guys. Once you create a piece of content promoting yourself or promoting your business, what you have to offer, it is always going to be there. So it's going to continue to work for you months down the road, years down the road. If you go onto your explore page on TikTok after this, you guys, type in something like how to make money online, or type in a question, something that you want to know the answer to. If you go look at those videos that get recommended, they're not all recent. A lot of them are from months ago. So when you learn and you show up consistently on social media, you are building real estate, and that's going to continue to work for you 24/7 while you sleep, getting pushed to your perfect customers once we've learned how to reach them and who our perfect customer is. And then they will be interested in your product and they'll want to buy your product. And so then that's how you continue to earn, only having to work a strategic work day, right? How freaking cool is that? What I tell people is, have any of you guys seen the movie Holes? I hope you guys have. If you guys haven't, it's going to make me really sad. Drop a 1 in the comment. Or 1 or a yes in the comments, whatever, if you've seen the movie Holes. The Disney movie with Shia LaBeouf, I think he was the main character when he was like young, and he got like set up for stealing the tennis shoes. And so he had to go to that camp, and they're out in the desert, and literally what they do for their work day is they're digging holes. Okay, so if you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, I'll explain it to you. There's a part in it where there is this guy who really wants to marry this girl back in the day. It's like a flashback. And he goes to this lady who's like I don't want to say the witch, but she's like the community, like witch, basically. And she says, if you carry this baby piglet up the mountain every single day to drink from this water so that it can grow big and strong, then I will give it to you. You've seen it, Rocky? Okay, so you know what I'm talking about right here. And then if you take this piglet up the mountain every day to drink from this special water so it can grow big and strong, then whenever it's like grown, you can take the pig and you can use it in order to marry this girl, right? Hi, Lisa. One day you're supposed to come back and carry me up the mountain, right? And so you see him over time, every single day. He's taking this pig up the mountain as it's getting bigger. And even though it's getting bigger, he's still able to carry it because he's been consistent every day. So what is the point of that? With social media, if you're consistent every day, you're going to grow bigger. Your account's going to grow more. That real estate that you're going to have is going to get bigger and wider, and you're going to reach more people. So to get discovered for your business, you guys, you just have to be consistent. It's not necessarily an overnight thing. Some people have amazing success right away. Some people, it takes a little bit of time. But the one thing that is true is if you stay consistent, you grow that real estate. And then over time, it's going to continue to work for you, and your business is going to grow and your reach is going to grow, right? So that's why it is so important when it comes to starting that business online, end up making 10K a month. You got to be consistent once we've learned how to use the social media platforms, right? And the last thing that you need to do out of our 5 steps, right? So for people who have just hopped in, we're talking about how you can realistically make an extra 10K a month online, right? And let's say 6 weeks, a month. There are a ton of people, y'all, in my community who are following the steps of my Legacy Builder program who are making way more than that, okay? But for 10K a month, you got to have a product to promote, okay? I recommend something that you make 100% profit off of because that is the fastest way to grow your business. That is the fastest way to produce income for you. And at the end of the day, if you're making 100% profit, you're not putting money in anybody else's profit, right? That's what's so cool about the digital world. That's what's so cool about digital marketing is it's not an MLM. It's not affiliate marketing. You make 100% profit when you find the right products. So your family is the only one who benefits from the work you're putting in. Or when you have a program like I do that helps other people learn these skills, I get to benefit financially, right? But then I get that joy of helping somebody else learn these skills to have this freedom. So, for example, I have a friend, Lisa. She hopped in here for a second. I don't know if she hopped off because it's really late her time. She's in Texas. I introduced her to the Legacy Builder program, which is my number one selling program. And she purchased it and she invested because she wanted to learn the skills to earn online, to monetize social media and start an online business because she's a nurse like I was, working 12-hour shifts. Let's be honest, it's more like 13. It's hard. We don't get paid what we're worth. Doesn't get paid time off. So if she calls out of work, she doesn't get paid. So Lisa plugged into the program. She learned the skills. She followed the steps. And within her first month, she made $5,800. This month, she and I were talking the other day. Her boyfriend was like, babe, you don't have to go to work this month if you don't want to because you've already made more this month. And get out of your own head. Yes. Is it Tanya or Tanya? Yes. And get out of your own head. Yes. And Lisa doesn't have to go to work this month if she doesn't want to because she's plugged into these skills and has earned enough online through these free platforms that we're talking about because of finding her ideal customer, automating her system. Tanya. Okay. I have a friend who I used to work with who she spelled her name the same way, but she pronounced it Tanya. Wait, right. That's what you said. Tanya. Yeah? Tanya? I have a friend who I used to work with, and that's how she spelled it. It was Tanya. Okay. So that's why when I read it, I was like, oh, Tanya. So that's the cool thing is that I get to help other people learn those skills. So she's a present parent and financial provider at the same time now. So the last thing that y'all need to do if we want to earn this extra 10K a month online, okay? We've already gone through steps 1 through 4. Number 5 is what do we actually do every day, okay? So this is where your work day comes in, and your work day, in order to stop trading our time for money, needs to be strategic, okay? So I follow a 2-hour workday system, okay? What does system stand for? Y'all, I'm about to blow your mind, okay? What does system stand for? System stands for, hold on, I'm going to write it down and then I'm going to tell you. All right, what does system stand for? System, save yourself time, energy, and money. System, I follow a strategic 2-hour workday system, okay? That saves myself time, energy, and money. I know exactly what I need to do every single day that is going to produce income for my family and produce income for my business, okay? And I have learned exactly what to do and how to do those skills through the program that I invested in that has set up my system for me, that has taught me mentoring, and that has taught me how to utilize these social media platforms, okay? So what do I do every day? I spend anywhere from 45 minutes to 1 hour going live and making friends like Tanya, okay, or Luke. I don't know if Luke's on here anymore. I know it's late for you guys in the States. And then I spend, I would say, another 30 to 45 minutes creating content, okay, which I teach you guys how to do inside of my program, is how to create content to relate to your perfect customer, how to create content to find that person. And let me let you in on a secret, okay? Your perfect customer, when you're trying to promote something online and you're trying to sell and you're trying to help somebody, your perfect customer is a younger version of you. So for me, my perfect customer, who I'm usually speaking to, is a pregnant mom or a first-time mom who has a baby who is stressed out about how she's going to make ends meet on maternity leave because I wasn't getting paid. And that's when I started looking into the online realm, right? Or somebody who hates putting their kid in daycare, hates spending a mortgage payment a month on daycare, and doesn't want to have to do that anymore, right? So when I create content, that's who I'm speaking to. As I'm speaking to a younger version of myself, which makes it really easy to get in front of a camera, because then I'm looking at myself and I'm just talking to myself, right? So I get out of my own head because I'm not worried about anybody else. It's myself who I'm talking to, right? So that's the money maker when it comes to creating content online, is just talk to yourself. Be real. Nobody likes somebody who is putting on a front. Like, we can all see through that, right? But when you're creating that content, like, be real, be raw. It doesn't matter if it's perfect, y'all. Because at the end of the day, like, if you're going to start a business online and make money online, you know what's more believable is a real person who is honest about where they're at, who may say, may have awkward pauses, may have Dr. Pepper burps in the middle of their live, because that's relatable, right? And in order for somebody to buy from you, they have to know you, they have to like you, and they have to trust you. And how is somebody going to grow to know, like, and trust you if you're not being real with them, right? So that's why I say I just talk to a younger version of myself when I'm on here. And I am somebody who likes the facts and I like practical steps. So that's why when I go live, I'm like, okay, here are practical steps for you. Thank you for the follow, Amanda. I'm like, here are the practical steps for you. Because when I was trying to learn how to earn online, that's what I needed. I need you to tell me, do this, 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 and this. Like, I don't want to have to figure it out on my own. Just tell me what to do. And I'm a workhorse. I can execute it, right? So I do 45 minutes to an hour a day going live. Leah Carter in red. What does that mean, Sue? What is Leah Carter in red? I'm Leah Carter. Let me see if I can put on that. What does that mean, Sue? Oh, thanks, friend. I'm happy that you're here too. Where are you from? I know you just joined, but I tell people when they jump on, I'm in South Korea right now. I am a military wife, and we just moved over here last month. So I really, really, really love getting to go live because it's nap time for me right now for my son. And I love getting to talk to people from across the world because, like, it makes me feel like I'm not all the way in South Korea, even though I love it. It's been great for us here. So, and then I spend, that's awesome, Washington State. Oh, Washington State. That's amazing. I have a friend who, her husband's a travel nurse, and she's a stay-at-home mom now as well. And she lives in Washington State. She just had a baby there, actually. And she loves it. She actually absolutely loves it up there. I spend 45 minutes to an hour going live now, right? And then I spend 30 to 45 minutes a day creating content, talking to that ideal customer, talking to that ideal person, talking to someone who is like, literally, y'all, it's me before I was here. It was me a couple months ago, me a year ago, me 2 years ago, right? It's talking to that person. And then what I do for the rest of the day, so that's about an hour and a half, an hour and 15 right there. And then I usually spend 30 minutes at that point engaging or responding to people. It's beautiful. Is it hot there right now for you, Amanda? Because it is humid over here. I'm originally a Florida girl, but we lived in Texas before this. And I got so used to how dry it was that now that we are in South Korea, like the humidity, I forgot what it's like to walk outside and instantly like have the sweat stash. That's what I told my husband the other day. I was like, I forgot what it's like to walk outside and instantly sweat stash because it's so freaking humid here. So I bet in Washington State, though, it's probably beautiful this time of year for y'all. And I spend 30 minutes engaging with people, right? So 30 minutes, and if y'all want to take a screenshot of this, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to take it down in just a second. 30 minutes engaging people, okay? So that is responding to comments that I've received. That's responding to messages I've received. That's responding to emails I've received. Arizona in the house. Hi, Linda. You're always so fabulous, Linda, hanging out late. And so I spend 30 minutes engaging with people. When you're first starting out in your business, right, you probably won't get a lot of comments on things. You probably won't get a lot of engaging on things. So what do you do instead with that time, right? So when I first started, I used that 30 minutes to train the algorithm for who my perfect customer was by engaging with content of my perfect customer, right? So by engaging with content of moms trying to make money online, engaging with content of other digital marketers, engaging with content of stay-at-home moms, right? And then once you get to that point to where then you have people to engage with because they're commenting on your things, that's what you do, or you respond to emails. Something else that's really cool, you guys, that my program teaches you is it teaches you how to post free ads. So my first month of doing this, I posted free ads. I chose 3 websites. I copy and pasted ads for 30 minutes a day because 45 minutes a day because I couldn't go live yet, right? Because this was a brand new account. And I would post those free ads, y'all. Within a month, I had over 50, 60 people in my email list from the free ads alone. I had over 650 people viewing my website every day. And then my YouTube channel that I have, because I'm on YouTube over here, TikTok over here, my YouTube channel grew in subscribers as well without me even realizing it because I posted a YouTube video that I was just giving in the community. And I posted that and linked it to my free ads. So that, you guys, to reiterate, right? We're talking about how to make an extra 10K. To reiterate how we do that, we get that done for you product, or whatever product you want, but the fastest way is something you're going to make 100% profit on. You automate your life, your website, because it's going to work for you 24/7 instead of you having to do the work. We're done trading our time for money, right? If we're trying to earn online, it's because we're tired of trading our time for money. We want that freedom to not have to go into a workplace every day or clock in for 40 hours a week, right? Then you get emails and you set up an email list, because once you have an email list, your options are limitless for the ways you can earn online, because you always have access to that email list as you grow and you can take it with you anywhere in the world. You're going to learn how to get discovered on social media, and that's how we promote the product and send people to our automated system while building our email list, right? And then last but not least with that is that once we have done that, we need to know exactly what we're doing every single day that is going to earn income for us, right? Strategic working, because we can all go clock into our jobs and sit and scroll our phones. We don't always work necessarily the whole time we're sitting at our job, right? That's why we end up being there for 40 hours. Versus if you want to make this extra 10K a month online, you need to be strategic with what you're doing, right? So let me ask you guys a question, all right? What would it do for you and your family? We are halfway through the summer. It will be July next week. That's freaking insane that it'll be July next week. It'll be my 6-year wedding anniversary with my husband. Okay, so we're halfway through the summer. If you can earn an additional 10K for your family with the remainder of your summer, if you have kids before the kids go back to school, if you don't have kids like before the fall gets here, if you could bring in an extra 10K for your family, what would it do for you guys? What would you guys be able to do? What experiences would you have? What things would you be able to purchase? What would you be able to do? Like if you're like me, I'm pregnant, I'm due in August. It provides me the ability to not stress about working while we're overseas, not stressing about how I'm going to get paid on maternity leave. being able to just be present during that season. So what would it do for you guys if you were able to learn these skills to bring home an extra $10K for your family before the end of the summer? I would love to know what you guys would do. Drop it in the comments for me. Even if it seems unfathomable to you, because it did to me before I got into this field and before I got into this business. Let's have fun with it. What would it do for you? What would you do? Would you take a cruise to Alaska? Would you take a cruise to the Bahamas? Would you go stay in the Smoky Mountains? Would you buy that cute dress you've always wanted? What would it do for you? So if that would change your life and you guys would be interested in learning these skills like I have, that have taken me from being a nurse to a full-time stay-at-home mom who works while my son takes a nap, which is right now as I'm glancing over at his monitor. He's snoozing hard. We played outside a lot this morning. I want you guys to go to my website, put in your email for 2 reasons. One, you will get all of the details of exactly how I started my own online business. 2, it is Monday night for you guys. Tomorrow morning, we are having a free webinar that is going to go over these steps in detail for you. And you're going to hear from 6-7-figure earners on our Zoom webinar tomorrow on exactly what they did to scale their businesses to bringing in 6-7 figures a month for their family online following these steps. You'll get to hear from them directly. So if you want access to that Zoom link, or you want to learn about the program that I invested in, that I am now using to teach other parents how to be present parents and financial providers at the same time, bringing in an extra $10K a month for their families, go to my website and you'll get all of those details there. Okay. You'll get an email from me. If you have any questions, you can respond to that email. And then I'm also sending out that Zoom link to everybody for that webinar that's coming on tomorrow. You guys do not want to miss that. These webinars are amazing. And we've had in our community, you guys, with this program, my number one selling program, the Legacy Builder program, y'all, in 82 days, my Legacy Builder program has brought in over $9.2 million for people in our community. So other people who are in this community who are learning how to monetize the internet, who are learning how to monetize their social media, right? By selling a product that is done for you, teaching you the skills to earn online or teaching other people the same skills. We have brought in over $9.2 million as a community in 82 days. That is on average $112,000 a day going straight into the pockets of mothers, fathers, uncles, aunts, sisters, brothers. There's no downline, there's no upline. This isn't an MLM, guys. They make that money directly. And that's $112,000 a day. Why not you? If other people are doing it online, why not you? This was the question that I asked myself that changed my life. I decided to say, why not me? If other people are doing it, why not me? I want to be home with my kids when we move overseas. I don't want to have to work when we're in another country. I don't want to have to put 2 kids in daycare and pay freaking $2,000 a month for daycare. I was like, I'm not doing it. Why not me? So I'm going to learn these skills for my family, right? So why not you? So do you guys have any questions for me about everything that we just went over? I hope that was super valuable to you. That was exactly what I was taught by my mentor when I started investigating how to learn how to earn online. If you guys have questions, I would love for you guys to drop the questions below for me. If you guys want to learn more, I'm going to hold this back up for you guys. Just go to my website, okay? Put your email in. You'll get all of the information on the different products that I have. They're all products that teach you how to earn daily pay online. Each program has a little bit of different things that they offer and they kind of scale. The cool thing about it is that there are installment plans for all of the programs to learn the steps, but it's an interactive community, right? It's not a course. You don't need another course. You know why? Because we all have courses that we've paid for that we haven't finished. You need a program where you can get on a call with somebody and talk to them live in real time to get mentoring and coaching on what to do. And that's exactly what I offer to other people who want to learn how to monetize the internet. So if you guys don't have any questions, then I am going to be hopping off. Hi, Courtney. Thanks for hanging out with me. It is so late for you guys who are hanging out with me and Courtney. As a mama, you hanging out so late. I am so impressed by you guys staying up late for me. So if you guys don't have any questions for me, I'm going to hop off because we have about 45 minutes left of nap time. So I'm going to go finish working. I'm going to go finish creating some content, finish responding to some people. And I will be back on tomorrow about the same time, you guys. Okay. If you guys, like I said, if you want to know more, go to my website, put your email in, respond to my email with any questions you have. Okay. And have a good night. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.